Boogeyman band coming round the bend. Is Boogeyman band. Is Boogeyman band.
Greetings, my fellow Fright Fiends. Thanks so much for stopping by the Horror Zone channel. I hope everyone's doing well. I want to wish everyone a very happy Friday the 13th. This is our first of 3 Friday the 13th this year, which is incredible. So we have one this month. Of course, we will have one in March on March 13th, of course. And then we will have another one in November on November 13th. So, yeah, pretty amazing. We're going to get 3 of them this year. We only had one last year. And for this video, just because this month I'm doing a lot of stuff on Scream and the Scream franchise, we got a new Scream film coming out. I'm kind of keeping it a little low-key for this month's Friday the 13th video, but I got a couple of them planned for March. But yeah, if I haven't said it a billion times on this channel, let's say it again. This is my favorite horror film franchise of all time. I love Friday the 13th. I love all of these films, even Jason Goes to Hell, which I have a bigger appreciation for now. Especially after Crystal Lake Nightmares and meeting most of the cast and that amazing panel that Adam Green hosted and meeting my hero, John D. LeMay, who was Ryan Dallion in the Friday the 13th, the series, as well as Stephen Freeman in Jason Goes to Hell. But yeah, I love the franchise. I'm still really disappointed that 17 years after the last Friday the 13th film, we're nowhere closer to getting a new film. I mean, I've heard rumors. I know we have the Crystal Lake television series with Linda Cardellini coming out. But I'm just really disappointed that we're still talking about a new Friday the 13th film when I thought by this time we'd at least have maybe 3 of them would have come out between 2009 and 2017 at the minimum. But it is what it is. But for today, the thing that I do want to focus on for Friday the 13th for February is a new item that I purchased from Luke Welch Sculpture. Now, this thing sold out in minutes, and it went on sale on the 6th, and I was actually at Pot of Gold Collectibles. I have an item that I bought that I will showcase in an upcoming video, but I was buying some. I ended up buying something, but I was there just looking around. It was after work, and I said, ooh, Luke Welch has a bunch of new stuff coming out, including a new Jason minifigure. He does like these little mini Muscleman style figures. I've been buying from him since 2021, thanks to my good friend Phil over at Phil's Creepy Vids, who let me know about him. And I love every one of his products. The last time I bought one from him was over the summer. I believe it was July 18th, and I remember at that same time I was having bad kind of like the feed, the 5 gig feed that I had wasn't working really well, and I was in Home Goods with my wife, and I had to go outside and place the order because I had missed it. It had gone on sale the week before Friday the 13th in June. It went on sale on the 6th of June, and I had a really bad day that day, let's just say that. But yeah, I was happy to get this one as soon as it went on sale. Like I said, these are sold out. He had a couple of other items. There was a Leatherface one, there was a Critters one. They're all gone, but I'm really happy to open this one up and showcase it for Friday the 13th. And I have to fit it in my display cabinet where I have all of my Jason ones. The last Luke Welch Sculpture figures I got were from Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. They're my first non-Jason, non-Friday the 13th figures from Luke Welch, and I love the guy. He's amazing. Amazing work. So we're going to get to the punch and open this guy up. Don't have my knife with me, so I'm just going to open this up like this. There we go. Now we're cooking. And I will showcase this at the end in the display cabinet with all my other Luke Welch Friday the 13th figures. Let's see. They usually includes a sticker. Yep, got another Jason Luke Welch Sculpture. Ooh, glare, glare, glare. There we go. That looks good. Find a spot for that. Box is empty. Get that away. And right here. So that was just extra paper. So nothing in that one. Sometimes it's 2 pieces, so just wanted to make sure. So there we go. Oh, he's brilliant. Now, the one he did that I bought over the summer was an original design that he did. This one is from Freddy vs. Jason. And it's the climactic scene in the film where Jason emerges from Crystal Lake holding Freddy Krueger's severed head. And there he is right there. It's fucking brilliant. I absolutely love it. So glad I got one of these. I don't waste any time when it comes to Luke Welch because a lot of times if you're not on the money when these things go on sale, and they usually go on sale 6 o'clock Mountain Time, and I'm in California, so it's 5 o'clock for me. But yeah, if I don't get them right when they go on sale, I'm shit out of luck. But yeah, I love him. He's fantastic. I will showcase him up close, and I will showcase him in the display cabinet in the horror zone. So yeah, perfect new addition to my Friday the 13th Luke Welch Sculpture Jason Voorhees collection. I love this. The detail is amazing. And thank you, Luke Welch, for your amazing work. And that's going to be it. I'm going to have my marathon like I always do on Friday the 13th. Usually I pick like 3 or 4 random movies. I remember last time I watched Part 7, Part 8, and Freddy vs. Jason. So those were the 3 I watched back in June last year. Usually it's just the luck of the draw, but like I said, you know, this franchise means a lot to me. I grew up with it. It's very important to me. Preserving it, keeping people aware of it while there's this downtime. I prefer Friday the 13th over whatever this Jason universe thing is, even though I'll still buy the toys because I love Jason. I'm grateful when I grew up. I'm grateful that I grew up in the time that I did. I'm grateful that I grew up with the films that I did. Yes, they sometimes got neutered by the MPAA, but, you know, they were fun, and they're a huge part of my childhood. And as I get older and people in my life pass away and things change as they do when you get older, I will always have these memories and these wonderful movies that brought me so much joy and fear, because I was scared of them when I first started watching them, but they were like an adrenaline rush, and I needed that. And being a shy kid, they were just my escape. And I will always hold this series near and dear. So thank you so much again for watching. I hope everyone's doing well. Stay tuned for a showcase of this brand new Luke Welch Sculpture, Freddy vs. Jason, Jason Voorhees with the severed Freddy head in his hand. I will showcase it up close, and I will also showcase him in the cabinet with all the other figures from this amazing independent artist. So again, talk to you guys later. Hope you guys have a happy Friday the 13th. Take it easy. Stay scared as always. And remember, Jason's out there. Peace.